Hi YouTube family, we're just going to go ahead and get started. Now this is an acrylic water kit. You can find these at any one of your local craft stores, and always check at your craft store for a coupon. Look online, look at the circular when you go in, because you can always get a few dollars off these kits. I don't think this one was $9 at full price. So this is what we're going to use today to create our vase with the water in the bottom. There's really no need to pay a lot of money for these. Sometimes they come all put together. This is a vase that I found at AC Moore, and if I'm not mistaken, it may have been about maybe $3. And the two components that are in the acrylic water kit, we're just going to mix these two together. It already came with its own mixing tray. You just need like a wooden stick, even a popsicle stick, and it does have its own pouring spout, so you don't have to worry about making too much of a mess when you pour the solution into the vase. I'm just using an old like little painter thing that I had to mix those two together. And then I have some of these little glass beads. These are on sale this week right now at AC Moore for half price. And then I had some other little beads that I just had laying around that I used in one of my brush holders. So I already had those laying around. And then you see the two flowers in the back. I was able to get those for 75% off. I think that might have been Michael's. So we're just going to take the little mixing container, move a few things out of the way, and we're just going to mix together the two components of the acrylic water kit. Now, normally I wear gloves. I don't know why I didn't wear them this time, but I would say wear them. You never know if your skin, you're going to have a little reaction to any of the chemicals or whatever it is in the things that you're working with. So you do want to really wear gloves. I didn't really have a reaction or anything, so I really didn't worry too much about it. So now I'm just pouring in the other component, and it's only these two things that you have to mix together with the wooden stick. This was easier than I could have ever imagined. I know sometimes we see these flower arrangements with the fake quote-unquote water in the bottom, and they can be very pricey. So this is what it looks like before you mix it together, and you just want to mix it and mix it and mix it until it's clear again. As you can see, it's a little bit cloudy. So here I am just mixing it together. Wasn't too hard. It was just a matter of taking my time mixing it together. You're not going to get any air bubbles, which is what I thought was going to happen, but I didn't get any. And I just kept mixing it together until it became clear again. So definitely check out your craft stores. This is a super easy project. No longer do you have to really settle for the arrangements you find out at the craft store or maybe in a florist where they have the fake flower section. You can mix your own. Find flowers that match your decor and little beads or whatever you want to drop in the bottom that match your decor. That way you can make this very specific to, rooms in your home or even in your bathroom or wherever. Even if you want to make one of these and put it in your office. It's just great. Something great that you can kind of personalize with your own color scheme. So I'm just mixing. I would say the mixing did take about maybe 2 minutes. So it wasn't really something that was too complicated. I just kind of mixed until it was clear. And you're going to see a shot of what it looks like once it's totally and completely clear coming up. And here it is. Now it is completely and totally clear. So now we're ready to work with it, and we're ready to assemble our vase, put it together, and then we're just going to let it dry for a day or two until the acrylic in the bottom becomes solid, and you'll be good to go. And once you move your vase, you won't see anything moving in the bottom. It's going to be very solid. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to first put it aside, and then I'm going to add my decorative little glass rock pieces in the bottom. I wasn't sure how many I was going to use, but I used maybe, I would say, about a half of the bag that I bought at the craft store. And you can eyeball it. You don't have to use many if you don't want to. You can use just a thin layer on the bottom, but I wanted to kind of give it a different look, so I used quite a few of them. And once you have your rocks in the way you want them to be in, you can go ahead and pour the acrylic water solution right over the little beads or the rocks. Now try to aim for the middle, because if you get it all over the sides, it's not going to really look professional. So you want to aim right for the middle. Luckily this time I had a pretty steady hand, so I'm just pouring all of that solution right into the bottom. And now these two flowers that I got for almost nothing, I'm going to place these inside. The reason it's taking me a minute to kind of get them down in there was because of the tightness of the rocks that I put in the bottom. And if you have a larger vase, I would suggest you just get 2 of the kits, and that way you can put more flowers, you can put more rocks, you can do it however you want it. Just, make it to your own specifications. So here we have it. And basically it's done. I wanted to add a few of the smaller beads on the top to kind of give it the effect of having like little water droplets around the top, because those are so lightweight they're not going to fall to the bottom of the acrylic. Those are very lightweight beads. The beads in the bottom are pretty heavy, so they're going to stay put right at the bottom. Okay, so now we're done. Now I really wanted to let you know to be sure to let this dry on a smooth, flat, even surface. That way the acrylic dries even. It dries, flat all the way across. But yeah, once you're done with it and once it dries, it's going to stay, everything's going to stay put. It's going to solidify and nothing's going to move around. So that was just a quick craft for you today. And coming up, I do have some pictures. So yeah, this one was very, very easy, and I hope you enjoyed it. Something that you can make your own. Don't forget to look for your acrylic water kit at your local craft store, and you can pick up your beads and rocks also at the craft store. Don't forget to check for your coupons before you go into the craft store. And here are just a few pictures. And I'm hoping you really enjoyed this craft, and I'm hoping you have an absolutely awesome day today. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.